Welcome to you all. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. As always, we'll try not to make any slips in the commentary, but there might be some slips out on the pitch, Alan, in these wet conditions.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to stop during the course of the match, so I don't think it's going to affect the game in any way in terms of calling it off, but it might get very wet for the players.
And the game here today is Lokeren against New England Revolution.
This is the lineup for the home side. I think that back four is really important for them. They've got to be strong and solid, but they've got a bit of protection, haven't they?
They have. They should have more than enough. I mean, they're all good defenders in their own rights, but in front of them, they've got players who are going to be working really hard. Whether they can be a threat on the front foot, we'll wait and see.
This is how the visitors will line up today. Responsibility for some of those five in midfield to get forward, and I'm sure the main striker won't be isolated, although it looks a bit like that on our screens.
Yeah, he could be a lonely man up top there if he doesn't get the support that he needs, because he is the type of player that does need support. He can't do it all on his own.
Here's the kickoff, and the game is underway. That's cut out. And this is going to be a throw. Caldwell. And he gives it back to it. Gone out over the touchline, that'll be a throw to the opposition. Michel. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Chance to put it in the box from here, to put them in front. Well, it was considered controlled attacking play, but it's come to nothing in the end. Derrida. Going for goal! It's a drive of some power, but off target.
Yeah, unlucky. Didn't quite get set for that one.
Caldwell just working away to try and find an opening. Moving the opposition around with their play, these two players. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Can really get at the opposition here.
Good distance to the clearance then.
That'll be a throw. In with a chance. It's a fast start here.
They deserved that goal. They've been the better team early on.
Angled the ball in with that touch. Knew exactly where the goal was, where the ball was.
All about timing. It was so clean, that contact.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. They've got the ball back. The interceptor got it for them. Good vision. Room now out on the wing. Well, he dragged the cross behind the teammates he's trying to find in the middle. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Throw in here. Rowe. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Excellent work with the tackle. Poor on the ball. Skulason. Well, we've got an angle on this offside call, Alan, and I must say, it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because the speed that players move now, as it turns out, what a great call.
Read that well with the interception. Caldwell. They've set it up well for the cross. Out into the wide areas now. Caldwell. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Bumpery! Well, they've kept him on. You can see he's still struggling, and he's had the shot. Nice try in the circumstances, but still a strange decision.
Yeah, it was, and you just wonder if they had made the substitution, if the end result would have been different. I think it would have been.
Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but we can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. I think he's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Just a heavy touch, the opposition could take the ball away.
Ooh, it's close, Alan. Offside is given.
He's quick enough. He doesn't need to do that. Doesn't need to go as soon as he did there.
He's cut it out. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. And that's dealt with the problem.
Now Michel. Skulason. Well, in it goes. Cleared away by the defender. Skulason can whip it in now. Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see. Goalkeeper is annoyed with himself because he did get a piece of it.
Not quite enough. I mean, it was half a hand, wasn't it? But it was well struck and too fierce for him.
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Caldwell. Rowe. Caldwell giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Could whip it in from here. No cross, good block. Trying to get it wide, and it was a good idea, but he couldn't find his supporting player. Caldwell. It's a weak cross, really, not getting past the first defender. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. That's cut out. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. Delivered into the box. Not really away from the threat here. Interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use today, now that this rain is coming down. Might have to change what they originally started with.
Yeah, and I think sometimes with the lads wearing blades these days, you do see them slipping a bit more. And it might mean they have to change halfway through this match.
Derrida. Skulason. Using his physical power to protect the ball. It's a good place to win the ball here. Michel. Plenty of power, but not too much direction. Now Michel. Oh, it could be dangerous. Going forward well. Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. That is a free kick.
This lad tends to put a bit of whip on these free kicks. Needs it here.
Delivered into the box. Oh, that's good defending.
And that's headed away for a throw. It's one back.
Shot on!
Over the top of the bar by some distance. Michel.
He screened the ball well there.
Now Michel. Derrida. Skulason. Crisp defending there.
Goalkeeper can only parry it out.
He's got it away, and that's what you have to do.
Blocked off the pass there.
Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Skulason. Derrida. It's looking good, this move.
Well, in it goes. Good defensive clearance there. Got his foot in to cut out the pass.
And the verdict is another 4 minutes of added time. Caldwell.
Whipped in from the wide area. And they get it away.
That'll be a corner.
What an organiser of this team. He's in great form.
He's got this ability, hasn't he, just to pull away from his marker, get into space on the half turn, and that was a wonderful assist.
Corner played in. Pressure on, another corner. Swung in from the corner. Cleared away by the defender.
That'll be another corner coming up.
And in it goes. Only partially away from danger.
Now Michel. And that's been adjudged by the officials as offside. Looked clear enough. Half-time now, and 2-0 is the score at the break. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
That was a good first 45 minutes. Some of the runs he made were really impressive, and a goal led to one of them, of course. Just needs to keep it up now, keep up that work rate.
Here's the kickoff, and the game is underway. Garida. Going for goal! It's a drive of some power, but off target.
Yeah, unlucky. Didn't quite get set for that one.
In with a chance. It's a fast start here.
They deserve that goal. They've been the better team early on.
Probing away, trying to find room for a shot, maybe. Bunbury! Well, they've kept him on. You can see he's still struggling, but he's had the shot. Nice try in the circumstances, but still a strange decision.
Yeah, it was, and you just wonder if they had made the substitute.
Skulason can whip it in now.
Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes...
It's one back.
Shot on!
Over the top of the bar by some distance. And this is the start of the second half.
Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent.
Bunbury.
On the move and able to cut out the pass.
Diego Fagundes. Little private game between the two of them.
With great vision here.
Oh, it's an offside decision.
Well, the players can't believe it, and neither can the crowd, but it's the right decision.
Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Derrida. Could get the ball into the box now. Here's a chance.
Oh, how cheeky is that?
Takes a lot of bottle to try that, but he's got it.
What a great goal that was, Alan.
The defenders seem to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Caldwell. Diego Fagundes. Good reading of the play by the defender. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. And it's gone out for a throw. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Diego Fagundes doing well to keep the ball. He's got support here, trying to pick out someone in the centre.
It's not really away, poor clearance.
Skulason. Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. He's got his shot off now, and the ball's in. It's a goal. It's his third goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form. They will be signing the match ball for him afterwards because of a hat-trick.
Yeah, he won't forget this day in a hurry. Top stuff from him.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal. I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Caldwell. Diego Fagundes. Trying to get the ball. I see a substitute coming on for the away team here. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress, giving it straight away. It's a quick break. The shot's on! He really fancied him to score, but the goalkeeper kept his beliefs and kept him out.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be asking where his defenders were, but cometh the hour. He stepped up there, didn't he, the keeper?
In goes the corner. Well, he used the inside of his head well, but not the outside, off target.
Yeah, just slightly missed time, that one.
De Sutter. He screened the ball well there. Threading it through. Played in the clear. He's made the save. Shots on here. Very close in, Alan, but not very close to scoring.
Yeah, a simple save in the end, and it should have been anything but. He should have been picking it out the net, the keeper.
And that's across the field to try and switch the play. Interception here. Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. Bit of space for him, now out on the wing. Goal kick here. It's the attacking midfield player who's coming off now, Alan.
Yeah, and it's been a good day for him. We know he loves to get forward, and he's done that. He's used the ball well, and rightfully gets a good ovation.
He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. That's out of danger there with that clearance. He's got a chance to cross. Diego Fagundes. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Trying to pick out a man in the middle, but it's the goalkeeper had the problem, and he turns it over the bar for safety.
Interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use today, now that this rain is coming down. Might have to change what they originally started with.
Yeah, and I think sometimes with the lads wearing blades these days, you do see them slipping a bit more, and it might mean they have to change halfway through this match.
And in it goes. Shot on! Wonderful finish. Successful set piece. Defence didn't deal with it, and a goal from the corner.
Always disappointing to concede a goal from the corner, and they just didn't get set for me.
One more look at what happened earlier. Could the defender have done anything different, Alan?
Well, maybe he's half turned away, and that didn't help. If he'd have closed it down a bit more bravely, it might have been better.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline.
Now they're looking to get forward from this position.
That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition. Good screening, and he's kept the ball.
On to the attack now.
Good defensive clearance there.
And 20 minutes to go.
Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition.
Diego Fagundes.
It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Opportunity to cross it now. And they get it away. A succession of corners here. In goes the corner. Cleared away, well away from goal.
And it's going to be a throw here.
That's very good shielding of the ball. Makes a challenge here. It goes out wide again. Gets his cross in. Trying to get the cross in. Nearest defender blocked it. That's good support play from his teammates. That's good play once more. He's knocked it out of harm's way. trying to slip it through. He looked to be maybe too precise, Alan.
Yeah, I think so. Instead of just getting some power behind it, tried to be a bit too clever from close in.
Diego Fagundes. Agudelo. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. Poor on the ball. Saw that coming and intercepted. Incisive pass. Brilliant pass, can he finish it? That did look like a real opening, but they've dealt with it. They've lost the ball, and the counter-attack could be there. They've kept the ball, but the counter-attack was the chance you felt, and it just faded away. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. No nonsense defending from him. 10 minutes left of regular time. Well, the wide man can show his skills here. Comes in strongly. Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. He's aimed for the far post here. Defended well. Praise for trying the shot, Alan.
Well, his teammates aren't too happy.
Well, it is a team that's coordinated together, making sure the opposition can't get a foot in. Won it back with an interception. Skulason. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. And it takes a nick off the player, out for a throw. Derrida. He's well picked out. It's gone all the way out for a throw. And now a throw-in. The opponents around him, that's good screening of the football. Diego Fagundes. Good screening, and he's kept the ball. Caldwell. Opportunity to cross it now. Well, that's the way he's been playing in this game. Top defending. They can be quick on the break now. Well, the opposition are for repositioned now, but they've still got the ball, the attacking team. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. He's a good crosser normally, but that's not a good cross. Goal kick. And the fourth official has steered through just to keep it to beat. And shoots! And he's taken the chance beautifully.
Well, that really is rubbing salt into the wounds. It's been a one-horse race out there today.
Goalkeeper was reaching for it, and it did actually touch him on the way in.
I think there was just too much power on the ball, on the shot, for him to get a strong enough touch.
It is now an extraordinary lead, and you could say really game over. It's Juan Agudelo. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Under some pressure, he shielded it well. De Sutter trying to pick out someone in the centre. It's a good place to win the ball here. The shot's on, and the ball's in. It's a goal.
Oh, it's another fine goal, and the keeper, who's had to pick the ball out the net, he's had a miserable time, as have the losing side here.
Well, that really has finished the job perfectly. They've dominated the match.
Yeah, ruthless. They weren't going to go easy on the opposition. Thoroughly professional performance.
Different angle on it here. Well, we're in the last few minutes now, and the die has been cast in this game, really. Well, that's it, the final whistle. It was absolutely extraordinary, exceptional, elegant, excellent.
Yeah, one of those matches, Martin, where everything he touched turned to gold. It was an impeccable performance.
Could get the ball into the box now. Here's a chance. Oh, how cheeky is that?
Takes a lot of bottle to try that, but he's got it.
Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. He's got his shot off now. And the ball's in. It's a goal. It's his third goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form. Interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use. And in it goes. Shot on! Wonderful finish. Successful set piece. Defence didn't deal with it. And a goal from the corner. The steered through, just the keeper to beat, and shoots, and he's taken the chance beautifully. The shot's on, and the ball's in. It's a goal.